They have an edge to them right now, which is a lot of fun to see.
Kind of baited them up to throw the ball, and it worked.
Ultimately, that's just me wanting it more.
Definitely something that we've been waiting for.
Most definitely, it's just a rivalry. Like, everyone's just a little snippy, and I don't know. It's K-State. We don't like purple.
It was an honor, right, as to be an honorary Kansan and, spent 10 years in the state, all of which in Manhattan.
K-Nation, sponsored by 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
Tonight on K-Nation, we've got plenty of good football to get to, but we've also got the Kansas native himself. We catch up one-on-one with KU's Jared Casey at Arrowhead Stadium.
Plus, a K-State legend and Olympic gold medalist joins the show. Erik Kynard added Kansas Sports Hall of Famer and K-Nation guest to his resume last weekend.
And the Sunflower Showdown never ever disappoints. Relive a thriller 5-set fight on the volleyball court between the Cats and the number 8 Jayhawks.
Welcome into K-Nation. Landon Reinhardt alongside Caroline Strom. We are all smiles this Sunday because the first time since week 1 we have 2 football wins to break down.
We love breaking down wins, and hopefully we have some mostly happy viewers tuning in this week as well. K-State gets back-to-back away wins. KU gets a home win at the site of the back-to-back Super Bowl champs, and that's where we begin.
Let's start it.
Let's do it. KU football in Arrowhead Stadium hosting Houston, and former Jayhawk and Chicago Bear D-end Austin Booker was there as an honorary captain.
Friend.
Oh yeah, long story short, we finally got to see what we thought this team would look like at the beginning of the season. KU scores on its first 4 drives, short passes, running game, a bomb to Quentin Skinner for a touchdown. It was all there. The defense blanks the Cougars in the second half while the offense scored twice more. No turnovers, clean game, nearly 10 yards per play. Daniels was efficient. Devin Neal found the end zone twice. And with heartbreak after heartbreak over the last month and a half, this win feels pretty good.
This team's been pretty fragile for a while because, we've been so close, and for us to have a win and have a win of this margin is definitely something that we've been waiting for.
I feel like it was just smiles afterwards. Like I said, a couple weeks ago, earlier in the season, it was some things that we weren't, being able to complete. So, being able to have that feeling again was definitely something that was very special to us.
Perfect, it's hard to come by, but hard to beat what happened this game. The path to a bowl game feels a lot better now that they got some juice in their system. But we can't talk about this game without that guy getting the hugs right there. The return of the Hawk Mamba. Kobe Bryant was questionable to play, so he showed up and got 3 interceptions, tying the single-game program record with Ring of Honor member Chris Harris Jr. And peep this shirt that Kobe Bryant is wearing in the post-game presser.
He's crazy, I ain't gonna lie, it's very crazy. I was shocked when I caught that third pick because I didn't think he was gonna throw the ball the last time, but he threw it and I caught it. I was like, I got 3 picks. What I need to do is, do I need to turn over the team or I just need to be like, next play, next play?
Well, speaking of Chris Harris Jr., we told you last week he officially retired a Bronco, and we caught up with him over Zoom, and he, of course, is a fan of this current DB room.
I love them. Melo Dotson, Kobe Bryant. I love those 2 guys. I think they broke every record or every stat that me and Talib had. From the film I've watched and seeing those guys in person over the past 4 years, it wouldn't make sense that those guys don't get drafted and pretty early too.
That's pretty cool.
I was just saying it. That's pretty cool. We think it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
and
shout out from a pro.
Yeah, Chris Harris Jr. has been a fan of the Jayhawks since his playing days, and if there's a guy that can shout out some hopeful future NFL guys, it'd be that one.
Yeah, credit where credit's due, right? Well, 2 teams cut from the same cloth this week. K-State football also impressing on the road yesterday.
Yeah, Country Roads, let's take it to Morgantown, now number 16 in the country. K-State at West Virginia, the second straight road game with a late kickoff, and not as fast of a start for the Wildcats yesterday. The 2 teams traded punts and field goals before the first touchdown here late in the first quarter to Jaden Jackson. Marquise Siegel lit the place up with an interception return touchdown.
Look at that.
And then less than a minute to go in the first half, the Wildcat defense stops the Mountaineers on 4th and 1, a big momentum builder at the K-State 3 to stay up a score at the half. The second half was a breeze The offense scores on 3 straight possessions out of the locker room to complete the 27-point victory. Don't worry, we're going to talk about quarterback play, but here's the guys on Marquise Siegel's pick 6.
And we were juiced up, fired up on the sideline, especially it being Marquise, because that man, he's a great leader.
It gives a huge spark. And we needed that spark because we weren't playing well on either side. And then to find a way to get in the end zone. It's fun to score on defense with those guys.
Well, that mob defense sure is fun to watch, and so is this bad man. Avery Johnson saw the burners and used only his arm last night. First touchdown of the game was a 2-play, 84-yard drive only to Jaden Jackson through the air. Then Avery got 2 tight end touchdowns in the third quarter. He loves those tight ends. The Wildcats knew coming in that West Virginia would try to limit DJ Giddens and the run game, and it was his lowest production of the season so far, but the pass game more than made up for it.
The kid's calm. He's patient, and he understands things, and he liked our game plan. He's not getting antsy in the pocket. He's staying in there, and it's fun to see, especially when we were struggling to rush the football.
Just think I'm improving just a little bit every week. And, you know, tonight it was a lot more progression-based stuff, and just being able to go from one guy to another. I think it just starts with how clean the pocket was tonight.
They said all he could do was run, so for the first time in his collegiate career, no rushing attempts for Avery last night. He goes 19 of 29, 2 yards shy of 3 bills, along with 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, another clean game. And the best thing you can say, he's clearly only getting better.
Right, career day for him. And that takes us to this Saturday, 7 p.m., Bill Snyder Family Stadium. Mark your calendars, Sunflower Showdown Football Edition. Some fun facts here for you. This is the 4th longest active consecutive rivalry in the sport, playing each other every year since way back when in
1910. Mike Ahern said, "I'm not playing you guys," if y'all remember it.
Right? KU leads the all-time series 64, 52, and 5, but K-State has the longest winning streak, the current one at 15 games. The first ever game, KU won 16-0 in 1902. Last season's, though, pretty good one. It was fun to watch in person. K-State won 31-27 in Lawrence.
Third ever meeting, we were looking it up earlier. Final score 16-4 in favor of the Jayhawks.
We're not sure how they got 4.
We're going to have to flip through the history books to find out the results of that
if
one.
someone knows, please tell us. But anyways, don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started. Coming up later on K-Nation, KU women's golf, they just keep on winning. How the Jayhawks got their 3rd straight first-place finish in Paradise.
But first, relive a 5-set Sunflower Showdown for the ages. How did number 8 KU volleyball fend off K-State volleyball on their home court? That's next.
When it comes to finishing your garage, basement, or even outdoor space, Garage Force concrete coatings provide a custom, finished look while adding functionality to your existing concrete surface. Let us do the dirty work so you can sit back and enjoy the beauty of your new floor.
Are you feeling overwhelmed by technology? Hi, I'm Bryce Garner with Network Computing Solutions, and we've got you covered. Let Network Computing Solutions handle your tech so you can focus on your business. Technology working for you.
Let me at him. LeBron James.
So when you're ready to get off the bench and join a winning team, call McCry Plaza to schedule a tour.
Score big with super savings at Noller Ford in Topeka. Drive a new Ford Escape 0 down, just $389 a month. Or save thousands in interest with 0% financing for up to 72 months. Why on earth would you shop anywhere else?
JML Engraving Manhattan provides quality service you can count on. JML can add that personal touch to your gifts, trophies, and special occasions. JML Engraving, celebrating victories in life.
Hi, Clay Sherwood, Swims and Sweeps. I'm here with Frank and Dean, the CEOs at Cute. We have Hearthstone wood-burning stoves and fireplaces. We have electric fireplaces. So let Swims and Sweeps keep you warm this winter.
Noller RV is the easiest place to service an RV. Conveniently located in Topeka. Schedule a service appointment with us today. And remember to stop by for a courtesy roof inspection. Trust your RV to the experts at Noller RV in Topeka.
Welcome back into K-Nation. Last week we teased ahead to Sunflower Showdown Volleyball, and while it was even more exciting than we probably could have expected.
Yeah, thriller gets thrown around in 5-set volleyball matches, but this one was. Horse Arena always rocking, even more so on Thursday. And as I was walking in, the line went all the way out to the baseball diamond.
Wow.
No lying, standing room only. KU's number 8 in the country. Wildcats don't care. K-State brought the energy in set 1. Liz Gregorski was incredible. K-State takes it. But set 2, no more playing around. KU dominates to a 25-15 finish. Set 3, Wildcats took the momentum back. Leah Carter came off the bench and she was animated and fiery. Set 4, Toyosi on a banjo showed up like she has all season.
Ooh.
Cam Turner called this block insane.
It was.
It brought the house down in Horse. Now set 5, KU takes it to stay unbeaten in conference play. This game had some Kansas kids in it. Here's what they had to say about an in-state rivalry.
Every year we play K-State, it's always a battle, no matter like what the team's records are, like nothing. Everyone comes to play, so we knew.
My whole family went to K-State, so it's kind of cool. I decided to go a different route, and obviously it's working out for me.
It means a lot growing up in western Kansas, which is a little bit purple, but the Jayhawks always resonated with the Bouchard boys, and that's never left.
This was actually KU's first 5-set match of the season, if you can believe it. And Coach Bouchard admitted afterwards the Jayhawks needed that type of game, so he's actually happy that this game fell out this way.
Wow. And off to soccer. What a week for Nate Lee's squad in the Grand Canyon State.
Really
Dominate
turning it up.
4-0 win over Arizona, then a 2-1 win over Arizona State, but secures a trip to the Big 12 tournament.
Bad week to be an Arizona fan. And K-State soccer, not so great. 1-0 loss at home to BYU, and then a 2-0 loss at Arizona State. Final game of the season, if you're not tired of us saying it, this Friday, Sunflower Showdown in Manhattan.
So many showdowns. And this KU women's golf team is feeling it
Ooh,
right
they
now.
are hot.
Yes, Coach Lindsay Kulenko took first place at the White Sands Bahamas Fall Invitational, which is their third first place trophy in a row now. That's a new
2
school
was awesome.
record.
3's even better.
Yes, set the record and just the second time in program history that KU's had 3 wins in a single season. And I'd say that's a pretty cool way to end the fall.
I see what you did there, but I'm
KUHLE.
I'll
Cool.
take it, yeah. All right, check this out. KU Rowing Fours Club team, winners of the Head of Charles in Boston this weekend, the largest 3-day regatta in the world.
Wow.
11,000 rowers were there, Caroline. College Club is the Tier 2 competition, which KU competed in. The Olympians and national teams were in Tier 1, so this is a huge deal. Cox and Sarah Sutton with rowers Ava Black, Cara Lyons, Carly Larson, and Gracie Shepard beat some Ivy League nerds in what may be the biggest win in program history.
That's pretty cool
And
stuff.
we can call them nerds because I'm a nerd, but, you know, Princeton, Yale, all of them there.
All those Ivy
All right,
schools.
stick around. There's more coming up on K-Nation. That one-on-one interview with Erik Kynard we told you about, how the former Wildcat is feeling about getting inducted into the Kansas Sports Hall of Fame, plus getting a gold medal. That's next.
Car wrecks don't just happen from 9 to 5. If you're in a wreck, we're available 24/7.
Don't wait until tomorrow to get the help you need now. In a wreck, need a check?
Patterson Legal is the way to go. Call 431-0000.
Established in 2005, Sardo Countertops opened to transform houses into homes and to provide exquisite service throughout the Midwest. The result is a true masterpiece for your home.
It's hard to describe the sound of Kansas. At Lewis Toyota, we know you all have different passions. Helping you get to those passions is what drives us. With over 50 years of experience, Lewis Toyota is your one-stop shop for chasing your dreams. Buy local, buy for less, buy Lewis.
My wife and my son and I were in my truck, and 2 vehicles got in a wreck in front of us, and we were collected into that wreck. There was no surprises with Matt. He's got everything lined out. I could not recommend Brett's injury law enough.
From clearing land to building sheds or retaining walls to digging ponds, All Seasons Excavating and Landscape is here to turn your vision into reality. Our experienced equipment operators can create landscapes that increase your property's value. Call All Seasons Excavating and Landscape today.
Monday on Today.
Jenna Fisher opens up to Hoda for the first time about battling breast cancer.
I know that there's a lady wondering what's next for me, and you're going to get your life back.
Their powerful conversation, Monday only on Today.
Car wrecks don't just happen from 9 to 5. If you're in a wreck, we're available 24/7.
Don't wait until tomorrow to get the help you need now. In a wreck, need a check?
Patterson Legal is the way to go. Call 431-0000.
At the 2012 Olympics in London, K-State high jumper Erik Kynard took silver by 2 inches, if you can believe that, right behind Russia's Ivan Ukov.
Yeah, in 2021, the International Olympic Committee actually ruled Kynard would receive the gold medal due to Russia's illegal doping scandal. I caught up with Kynard as he was inducted into the Kansas Sports Hall of Fame last weekend. We talked about that and a whole lot more. When you got the call that you were being inducted into the Kansas Sports Hall of Fame, what were you thinking?
This is new because I'm not from Kansas, right? I was like, oh, this is cool. I'm getting inducted into the Kansas Sports Hall of Fame before an Ohio Sports Hall of Fame. For me, it was an honor, right, as to be an honorary Kansan and, you know, spent 10 years in the state, all of which in Manhattan, you know, and at my alma mater training. So it's great to be considered amongst some of the greatest athletes and coaches to come from around the areas.
You have quite the story, one I'm sure you're tired about talking about, but we have to ask about it. You get silver, then you get the call of the doping scandal, and you have a gold medal now.
Yeah.
What's that story like, and what was the reaction when you found out that you're an Olympic champion after years go by?
It was like telling a joke 12 years ago and everybody else just now figuring it out. I wasn't shocked or surprised. If I would have stated that I thought that it was some unsavory activity, everybody would have just said I was being a sore loser. So, you know, I wasn't shocked or surprised. It was a lot more long and arduous process than it lets on to be in the reallocation. I kind of found out in 2019 that it would be happening, but it was just a long process. For me, it's not anything that I consider to be a relief or, you know, or anything like that. I've matured a great deal since that time. I think for me personally, it happened the timing, as it relates to timing, excuse me, happened the way it needed to happen. I was 21 then. You know, I was responsible, but I don't know if I was Olympic gold medalist responsible as a young man. But no, it happened on the timing it needed to happen on, and I'm, you know, grateful for it. And just I still work in the space, so still able to impact the great performances and development of the young athletes as it relates to the United States of America and track and field. So it was just cool to be there at my first Olympics as a non-competitor, but to be leaving with a medal. I actually told the team, I was like, listen, you know, I'm the only person here we know that's getting a gold medal, so you all better take care of your business.
Did you get to speak with Tara Davis-Woodall at all and, you know, enter her into Manhattan now that she's there?
We've talked a little bit. I work with Tara a little bit, so yeah, we have a pretty unique relationship, I would say.
Has she talked to you about the new coach, Travis Gepford?
I know Travis as well. I actually work with coaches, so yeah, no, I know.
Can we get a story how that relationship has developed?
We'll save the stories. I think we're still developing the relationship. However, I look forward to them making an impact in Manhattan. They've had both as a coach and an athlete great careers up until this point. I look forward to see what they do in the Little Apple for sure.
Cool. And then lastly, you see Coach Rivelto retires. Did you reach out to him, and what did Cliff Rivelto mean to you personally?
Oh, well, Coach Rivelto, you know, he's like a granddad, or, you know, in a sense, not a granddad. I won't call him too old, but he, you know, he's been a father figure of sorts to me. We have a great coach-athlete relationship. He'll be here. In fact, he's the reason he made sure I was here, because at first I'm pretty hard to get in contact with, you know, being that I travel still internationally and, you know, work in the international sports space. So he's like, hey, these people are looking for you. You better go to this. It's a big deal, you know. And I'm like, all right, man. So he'll be here this evening.
Well, we're thankful for him then, because we've also been trying to track you down.
I know, man. I apologize. You know.
No, you're a busy guy. You're a busy guy.
Yeah, 150,000 plus miles a year I fly, man. So it is, yeah, I got a lot going on.
Those points are racking up.
Those points are racking up, but I got a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old, 2 boys. So it is, yeah. I try to spend as much time away from my phone when I'm with my kids as possible.
As you should. Congrats on the family and congrats on this Hall of Fame. Erik, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Mature as all can get out.
Yeah.
You heard it here. He said he probably wasn't worthy of the gold medal 10 years ago when it happened. Pretty great guy. We could have spent hours talking.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, taking a break, Carol.
All right, coming up on break after K-Nation, the man who had 2 touchdowns on 2 receptions yesterday. They're calling him the Red Zone Warrior.
That's what I'm saying.
One-on-one interview with KU's Jared Casey is next.
The grand opening of our new, highly anticipated fireplace and room design showcase is this Saturday. Experience our exclusive designs, demonstrations, and have our team render your perfect focal point. Certified Fireplace and Chimney, transforming your visions into reality.
Good Energy Solutions, your local solar partner. We're the only company in the Topeka area to offer Maxion solar panels, the most efficient solar panel on the market, warranted for 40 years of coverage. Call Good Energy Solutions today to get a free quote for your home or business.
Hi, this is Voice of the Wildcats, Wyatt Thompson. If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, 988 provides direct connection to free, confidential, and compassionate support. When you call, text, or chat 988, you will be quickly connected to trained crisis counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. For 24/7 non-judgmental support, just call, text, or chat 988.
Batter up at Play It Again Sports. We offer an extensive selection of new and used baseball and softball equipment from Wilson, Easton, Rawlings, Louisville Slugger, DeMarini, String King, Dudley, Mizuno, Marucci, and Nakona. We have custom uniforms. Try before you buy with our indoor batting cage. Bring in your quality used gear to save even more by trading in and trading up or get cash on the spot. We are buying all day, every day. Play It Again Sports, 21st and Fairlawn in the Fairlawn Plaza Mall.
Huddle up, homeowners. We're not just about improving your home, we're about protecting it like a championship team. With Messler Roofing, Siding, and Windows, you'll have a home that lasts season after season.
The grand opening of our new, highly anticipated fireplace and room design showcase is this Saturday. Experience our exclusive designs, demonstrations, and have our team render your perfect focal point. Certified Fireplace and Chimney, transforming your visions into reality.
Welcome back to K-Nation. Jared Casey made a name for himself with that game-winning two-point conversion against Texas. You remember that back 2 years ago.
Yes, that was fun. We've called his name often in the highlight tape since then. Yesterday, no different. I talked to the Kansas kid at Arrowhead Stadium after a 2-touchdown performance. Listen in. Well, Jared, thank you so much for joining us today. And first, we're standing on the field at Arrowhead Stadium. You're at a pro stadium. You've been in and out of a pro locker room. Just tell me, how cool is it to be able to do this, now for the second time, your second game here at Arrowhead?
Yeah, it's really fun. I'm a Chiefs fan, so it's really a lifelong dream to be able to play in Arrowhead. And, it was a great environment here today, and we got a big win, needed it, but it's really fun, like you said, to be able to play in an NFL stadium.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's talk a little bit about this game too. Was there a sense of urgency maybe coming out of the bye week? Like, all right, this is our chance to kind of right the ship, basically, for lack of a better term. Was there a sense of urgency before this game?
Yeah, obviously the season hasn't gone how we've wanted, and just seems like we'd been coming up short at the end of games, losing by 3 and 4 and then 6 and all that. But we just talked about finishing every single drive, every single quarter. And, we went into the half up 14 and then ended up winning by 28. So it was a good effort, and we finished finally, and you saw that today.
Yeah, and winning by 28, half of that 28 they can attribute to you. 2 touchdowns, only 5 yards though, 2 receptions. Why did the guys rely on you the way that they do?
Yeah, someone called me the red zone warrior in the locker room today, but we just had some plays drawn up in the red zone. We knew what they'd be in, and obviously they popped open at the right time. So kudos to Coach Grimes for calling them at the right times.
Yeah, and how do you make sure that you're the guy in those moments? You said there was plays called, but you got to execute, right, at the end of the day.
Yeah, it just goes back to practice and preparation, every single day during the week, doing it right. We really harp on doing it right during practice, and it'll show during the games as it did today. So.
Yeah, and were those first 2 touchdowns of the year for you?
Yep.
Yeah? How good did that feel?
Yeah, it was a really good feeling. It was my first time ever scoring 2 in a game as well, so it was really cool. Hopefully we'll get some more tight end love as the season goes on.
Hey, there you go. And, of course, you said you were a Chiefs fan. Yes, we talked about the locker room. We talked about being here. 2 touchdowns in what's normally the Chiefs end zone on Sundays. Got to feel pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. You watch Travis Kelce and all them scoring here, and then you get a score in yourself. By yourself here in Arrowhead, so it's a really cool feeling.
Yeah, and Lance Leipold said in the post game that this is a win that you guys are enjoying right now in the locker room, but you're going to enjoy, and you should be enjoying. What does that kind of look like, soaking this one up for the next couple days until you have to turn the page and get ready for Sunflower Showdown next week?
Yeah, it's a 24-hour rule, really. You take 24 hours to enjoy this one, and we will take a take a good night and just enjoying the victory. We haven't had this feeling since week 1. Like I said, we've been coming up short, but yeah, we'll get prepared, and we're ready for next week, and we know what's going to happen. So,
what does that mindset look like next week when you kind of turn it around? It's not just the Sunflower Showdown, but it's a ranked matchup, of course, with your in-state rival, K-State.
Yeah, the 24-hour rule. You know, like I said, you enjoy this for the first 24 hours really, and then you get back in the film room right away. You watch this, put this to rest, and then you start game planning for K-State. Obviously, we've been game planning, staff's been game planning. We know what they're going to run, and we know what to expect. Obviously, a hostile environment. Don't know the game time yet, but we'll figure that out soon, and we'll be ready. And last year was a heartbreaker for us on losing by 4 at home, so we'll remember that, and like I said, we're excited for the opportunity.
And with that game coming up on the schedule next Saturday, how are you guys going to build off of this one to give yourself momentum from the next one? A lot of good pieces you could pull from this game, whether it be the defense, the way the offense, the way you guys threw the ball, you in the red zone, everything else. What can you take from this one and use it to build on?
I'll just say the momentum and the rhythm of how we really played today. We played complementary football. Offense played well, and the defense played well at the right times. We all made plays, and we're going to look to continue that into next week.
Absolutely, and I just have one more question for you, Jared, but what is the energy of this team like right now when you've been feeling like you've needed to get a win, you've got a win in your back pocket now, and you can use that for fuel? What does the energy around this group look like from your perspective?
Yeah, obviously losing got pretty old pretty quick for us, and happened 5 times in a row. We knew we needed this one, and like you said, we really need to carry this momentum and this drive and this want to into next week, because we know they're going to be ready for us, obviously, and we're going to be ready too. And like I said, excited for the opportunity, and it's going to be a good game. So.
Awesome. Well, Jared, you guys enjoy this one for a little bit. You deserve it, and of course, we'll be looking forward to next weekend.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yep, thank you.
Well, hopefully he got some Applebee's after the game. If you guys don't know, that's Jared had a little deal with them.
Go for 2. That
Yes?
was his whole commercial.
All
Go
right.
for 2. I remember it kindly.
Yes, that was fun. Well, stick with us. More K-Nation comes your way after this break.
Step into a world where possibilities are endless.
At Denali Home Design, we believe in turning your dreams into reality. Witness the transformation of your space into everything you've imagined. Denali Home Design. Inspire, transform, elevate.
Hurry in and update your home's exterior now at Menards. Cedar Creek vinyl siding is do-it-yourself friendly and low maintenance. It's ready to install and available in 16 color options. Get an 11% rebate and all Cedar Creek vinyl siding. Complement your home with a new garage door. Menards has the largest selection of in-stock and custom-designed garage doors. This 9x7 garage door is only $399.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
JML Engraving Manhattan provides quality service you can count on. JML can add that personal touch to your gifts, trophies, and special occasions. JML Engraving, celebrating victories in life.
Fidelity State Bank and Trust, Topeka, empowering customers since 1922.
Debbie Orr, Senior Vice President and Consumer Loan Officer at Fidelity Bank, with reasons to have your auto loan right here at home.
We are offering competitive rates and terms on auto loans. Contact one of our friendly associates and we'll make it easy.
Fidelity Bank, we do business right here at home.
Ladyfingers Automotive. Family-owned auto repair with hands that understand your vehicle. Quality repairs done at an affordable cost. When you're in need of service, repair, or towing, remember Ladyfingers Automotive.
I've been looking for something that would be able to make the shingles last longer. I'm looking forward to being able to have extra years without having to replace them. I would definitely recommend RoofMax again, and I've already recommended them to friends and neighbors.
All right, welcome back into K-Nation. This always sucks,
It does.
Caroline, but we have to say goodbye to a good friend and co-worker. You see her there, Daria, our
She's
director.
incredible.
She's been with us since the beginning, starting the show with me, Glenn Kenley, and Lainey Gerber, and since Caroline joined on full time, but she's done all the stuff in the back. We can't even bring her out right now because she's got to press the buttons to send us on.
But she's been so fun watching to get to
We're going to
see
miss
her
her. Join
live
us next
sports.
week. We'll see you. Just like the rest of us, worrying about the toll booths rather than
Listen, I've had plenty of K-tag mishaps, so I don't want any problems.
I'm like, man, you really throwing these balls to me, man? You just donate me the ball. Like, okay, I don't mind. I'm just gonna catch it.